Hello everyone, doing some more dueling with Ajar. I'm not sure what has been going on in people's minds these past couple of days, but I've noticed kind of a strange phenomenon that everyone has been, in rock, paper, scissors, everyone has been doing the same thing. They've all been going for paper, and it's the first day it was paper always won. I don't know why everyone kept using paper and rock. You would never see anyone use scissors. Again, really bizarre. And then it turned into everyone's been using paper still, so I've just been using scissors. I think I've won like 7 games in a row since last night. So I've just been getting like free go first turn. No one's beaten it yet. But taking a look at the duel, I opened up really dirty with the Waboku Worm Lynx combo. And it looks like I'm playing a fascinating deck. This deck does not do a whole lot against flip effects, because I think their trap, it needs to be done on monsters with a lot of attack. I'm gonna go ahead and set the Marshmallow. I don't have anything that, like a Morphing Jar number 2, that I wouldn't want this on the field for. I also have a Mirror Force, so I can keep this up on the field for at least another turn, assuming that I get to use my cards effectively how I want to. And cool, getting a good top deck, since I have a Storm in my hand, and he has a couple of back row, which in a fascinating deck, they're going to be some sort of bottomless or trap hole or just all those other traps that they can search and run. And okay, he's going for duality, so I don't have to worry about special summons. He's running Fossil Dyna, but Fossil Dyna isn't really a good card against this deck. Yeah, this is the card I was talking about, or thinking about, Void Trap Hole. In order for it to be effective, your opponent needs monsters with 2,000 or more attack, and I don't run a whole lot of those. He's gonna evac his own card, but let's see, what does this one do? I don't agree with that play at all. This is doing more. He should have, yeah, people just, they don't activate their cards on Lynx. They really downplay on how good it is. Even though I've just drawn 2 cards off of this, during my turn I will draw a third. There's nothing he can do about it. So I don't agree with that. He really should have done more. I might actually be able to use this for another turn. If he only has 1 monster, I might opt for the Fiendish Chain. Yeah, I would really like to right now. Drawing into my 3rd Monarch already. I don't think this has ever happened before. Not this early in the game anyways. Okay, that's too bad. I'm not going to be able to protect Lynx for another turn. But I have a Marshmallow, which it'll be really hard for this deck to get over. He can't target my monster. He just made a really big misplay on that. Okay, yeah, that was a really big misplay. He wanted to target my Lynx, but he must have forgotten that you can only choose face-up attack monsters. This is actually a really miserable matchup for this person, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another duel. Okay, so finally losing in rock, paper, scissors. Someone else was smart enough to break the mindset that people have had for the past, it's been 2 or 3 days. And my last opponent, that was really unfortunate. Like, he made 1 misplay. He went -1, even though he had no idea what I was playing. A lot of people, they assume it's a really bad deck, and I don't know, he quit way too early, and I'm not sure what I'm playing. This person, people usually go swords first. I actually wouldn't agree with that, because I can't attack anyways, so yeah, you should usually wait, especially when you have a Utopia. What do you really need to have a swords out anyways? You can negate attacks. It's the first turn. Most people aren't going to be able to summon monsters that can get over this anyways, and even if they do, how many are there really going to be? So, kind of being wasteful with that. And what do we have here? So I know this is a Blackwing deck. Let's see. Oh, okay. Using a weird Blackwing card. This is something I've never seen anyone use. And that's fine. You can go ahead and attack. I'm going to hold down the skip so that he doesn't see that I have chainable cards. Something that people don't do often enough. You can hold down skip, and then your opponent won't know that you have anything. So he attacked, and he saw, whoa, nothing. So I might have just put him into the mindset of not fearing these two back row. So if he draws something like an MST, he'll be extremely inclined to hit my Wild Tornado, since one, I just said it's the newest card on the brain that he's going to be thinking about. And what the heck do you do? He's playing all these weird Blackwings I've never seen, which that's cool. I like seeing cards that people don't use often. I don't know why you tribute summon for this. He just tribute summoned for a 1200 attack monster that can't get over Marshmallow, that has basically no effect. Okay. Do what you're gonna do. I would kind of like it if he set more back row at this point and I got to use Ygopro and Fiendish Chain, because I have a couple targets for Storm, and this is another card that when it's added to your hand it gets an effect. Okay, so he'll make an 8 maybe? Yeah, or not. He's not even gonna sink. He doesn't even know what to do. Again, I'm just gonna set him what I have. I'm not even gonna set anything, because even if he gets rid of the Marshmallow right now, I have a Waboku, so I won't be taking damage. Oh, the Haze? Wow, this guy he's using all of the weird Blackwings. Does he even have any normal ones? I think he already used them. Oh, okay. You know, summon Armor Master, because I have so many big beaters on the field that would be attacking this, right? Let's see. Yeah, even its effect, he can put a Wedge Counter on Marshmallow, but that doesn't actually accomplish anything. And he doesn't seem to be nervous about overextending with his monsters. He seems to just be summoning everything the moment he's able to, so I'm gonna wait to Morphing Jar, even though this is a really, really right field to use a Morphing Jar's effect on. I'm gonna wait, because almost assuredly he's gonna be using more. Drawing another Morphing Jar. Also, he doesn't seem to be able to get rid of Marshmallow anytime soon, so this especially means I'm gonna want to wait right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna, summon another monster. Okay, alright, at this point I have double Crane, lots of back row. I'm not gonna need to keep Marshmallow on the field, and now I actually want to go on the offensive. So, hopefully he'll attack into Morphing Jar, which I will gladly let him do. Oh, how nice, he's summoning another monster with really no effect. Okay, he's summoning all the hand traps. Kind of half-hearted hand traps that don't do a whole lot, but why is he summoning all of them? Does he have a tuner? Oh, okay. Making a Blood Mephist, so this means that oh, he's not even gonna attack. He just wants us on the field to do damage. Which I'm going to be actually taking a lot of, 1800, yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and flip the Morphing Jar. I have double Crane and the Karaz. I really want to start doing some damage. And that goes, was basically 0 for 3 because I didn't technically lose any cards from it. Getting my Marshmallow back too, that was kind of lucky. Let's see. I would hate it if he has a Torrential. But, oh, that's right, I thought he was going to attack the Morphing Jar. I don't even want a Karaz right now, but I do need a monster in my grave. I'm gonna summon Karaz, and you know what, I'm gonna hit both of his back row. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're anything good. I haven't done anything to find out, but I want to get rid of both of them and let him draw into more monsters because they're not good. Ooh, Black One Barman. I thought that was the Delta Force for a second. Never mind, not what I thought it was. Using more Magic Cylinder though, so this looks like some sort of a Blackwing burn deck. That's something I've never seen before. Oh, okay, so let's see what else this deck has to offer if he hasn't gone through too many of his resources, which I think he has. He's used a lot of cards. And because I have so many back row at this point, I'm gonna go into Alucard and pop his face downs. So as long as this isn't anything, which I highly doubt it is, he's gonna be in a really terrible position. He wasted the vast majority of his monsters without knowing what I was running. So I was just able to walk all over it with my Morphing Jar number 2. Trap stun. Could have at least chained that, but okay. And now that he's down to 4 cards, I can just go ahead and do what this deck does best and start being offensive and doing some damage. That is what this deck likes to do. It waits for my opponent to just use everything they had, because this deck is basically meant to be a punching bag with, I guess, spikes on the outside. You end up wasting all of your resources doing it. You'll do a little bit of damage most of the time, but otherwise pretty much nothing. And what is this? Okay, sending Marshmallow to the grave. I don't need a Marshmallow right now, so that's fine. Defense monster. He's using all the weird cards, and he probably doesn't realize that Alucard, it can also hit set monsters. It's not just spells and traps. So I'm gonna go ahead and destroy this, and that should be game. Unless I'm missing something. What do you do? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go for game against this very odd Blackwing deck. It looks like that's gonna be it. Unless, let's see, do you have something? It's asking him to chain something. Maybe he does. With all the weird hand traps he's running, he might have something. What's going on? The timer stopped. This is being weird. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it until something happens. Okay, this isn't doing anything. I just waited for a couple minutes, so I'm just gonna say this is my game. Sadly, this isn't gonna be able to appear in the replays, so that's too bad. This will be the only play to This will be the only place to watch it. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please comment, rate, subscribe, and stay brutal.